So we just pulled into Colorado. We've been driving through the night. Got the backcountry traditions crew with me. We're going to meet up with some vets and take them up into the mountains and go on a little adventure. Being an Iraq combat vet myself, when I came back from the war, I didn't have any physical scars, but there was something missing, and I found that missing piece in hunting. So over the next few days, I'm really hoping to enjoy the camaraderie between fellow veterans and fellow combat vets, and really enjoy the outdoors together.
I got involved through a Facebook post with Ryan off of a mountain lion picture that he posted. And I asked him how I could get involved to help out with a veterans hunt. It was 8 months in the making. Lots of nights of my wife being mad at me because I was on the phone a lot with different people. But other than that, it was pretty smooth. Everybody came out in droves to help these veterans out. I'm super excited for this to start. Tomorrow is the big day. We've got 2 inches of fresh snow. So far this year, we're 5 for 5 on cats. We've got guys coming from a really long distance. We've got Scott coming up from Texas and Ryan and the production crew coming from Wisconsin. We're gonna head over to Shields so we can get some licenses so we can start this hunt first thing in the morning.
Hey, we got a gift card for you guys.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, anytime.
Thanks, sir.
Cool.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
A few months back, I started working with Backcountry Traditions to put together a mountain lion hunt out of Denver, Colorado. We selected a Purple Heart recipient for this mountain lion hunt. I've never had a chance to go hunting in the Rocky Mountains, never been cat hunting before. I'm looking forward to meeting all the new people that are going to help take us out and make this thing go smoothly, and all the community members that got together and are putting on our nice dinner and our fundraiser for the weekend. We don't know what the mountain has in store for us tomorrow, but I'm really excited to get up in the morning and give it a go. If you'd like to help Take 'em Outdoors, please contact us at takeemoutdoors.org. If you know of a combat wounded vet or a child with a life-threatening illness that would love an opportunity to get out in the outdoors to experience a hunt or a fishing trip of a lifetime, please encourage them to contact us. We'd love to take them out.
So through social media, I saw that they were doing a drawing for a mountain lion hunt for Purple Heart veterans. So I threw my name in the hat and they did a live drawing on the hunt, and I saw that I was chosen for the hunt. I'm a veteran of the Marine Corps. I served 2 tours in Iraq, was wounded in 2004 in Fallujah. And since leaving service, I moved back down to Texas and managed a cattle operation, and drove up here, 16-hour drive to get to Colorado to hunt with Take 'em Outdoors for the mountain lion hunt. So we're here at the cabin, we're getting set up for the night. We're gonna head over to a local veteran brewing company for dinner and then head to the mountains in the morning.
So Veteran Brothers Brewing Company is a community brewery. We don't distribute. We're here for the local Johnstown, Milliken, Northern Colorado community. The 2 of us just wanted to do something that kind of gave a nod to our passion, which is local veterans and the beer business. So we started out as home brewers, like most craft brewers do. 15 years ago, we had a reason to get together and brew some beer. And we finally turned that into our own business, and here we are. So we're both Navy vets, 87 and 93, we both served 6 years. I flew on airplanes the whole time, Mike was on ship. We are passionate about our veterans, and our walls kind of show that. The walls are decorated with memorabilia from local vets and something that means something to somebody locally. So tonight we've got a nice dinner set up with some pulled pork sandwiches. We've got a raffle, got 3 guns to raffle off. We're doing a fundraiser for Take 'em Outdoors. Should be an exciting night.
Hello, my name's Shadlock. I'm the founder and president of Take 'em Outdoors. We're a nonprofit organization that takes kids with life-threatening illnesses and combat wounded vets into the outdoors. I've been doing it for over 12 years now, and this is my first time hosting an event in Colorado, and I have to say, it's turning out to be pretty cool. Thank you all for showing up tonight. I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun. I get a lot of enjoyment out of it. I get to meet a lot of really neat people, and today is no exception. So I'm having a blast. Thanks for having me. Thanks for bringing me into your community. I really appreciate it. So I hope you all enjoy your night. If you want to grab my arm and ask me some questions about the organization afterwards, by all means, feel free to do that. So enjoy the night, and again, thank you all very much for coming out.
Today we got up about 3 a.m., loaded up dogs and gear, and then we started heading west up the hills. Cold, about 20 degrees. Wind was blowing, pretty gnarly wind. A lot of gusts and a lot of snow blowing. Visibility wasn't good from time to time, but we head up the hill. We ran dogs for a while, and then kind of fizzled out. Sun come out, tracks weren't what we thought they was going to be, so then we decided to regroup and then head to another area. About an hour or so away, we went a little further south. Better area, see more action. Cut a track or two, but just kind of fizzled out. Ran out of day, didn't have enough time, was afraid to turn dogs loose, didn't want to have to run dogs all night.
Looks like we have a little lion here. It's a little late to start turning out dogs, and the heat cross looks like pretty early in the morning. We're gonna try to figure out where he's going on this hill, and if he's gonna make a double back or go up, and we're gonna try to figure out where we can get him started in the morning and freshen up this track. It's too late in the day right now to get dogs out. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And so we're gonna walk up over the top of this ridge here now, maybe walk this track out a couple hundred yards, see if we can get him lined out in the direction he's going so we have a good starting point for first thing in the morning. We'll come in here and freshen him up and hope to catch him in a tree tomorrow.
So what we eat lunch about almost 1 o'clock or so, and then we realized that we seen the activity was looking better and whatnot. We liked this area and whatnot, but the snow was melting, getting slick, so the terrain wasn't the best. Throwing the scent off for the dogs, they're losing that. It was melting away. It was just causing a lot of hassles and what have you. It was getting too late in the day. We were afraid to turn dogs loose. Sometimes you just never know. They might be out all night and whatnot. We wanted to be able to get down off the hill in time. We decided to regroup and hold off for tomorrow, and we'll run the new area then.
Here it is, day 2 on our hunt. Here we are coming back up to the same spot we were at yesterday that had the high winds. The winds aren't supposed to be as bad today. And this is our best option for snow to get a cat going, so we're gonna get after it again today, and hopefully we can get a cat in a tree and get this thing closed out for us. So it looks like the guys up ahead of us cut a really nice tom and a really big queen together. So we're gonna get up here, get with them, look at the situation, where they're at exactly. We're gonna get some dogs going here in about 45 minutes. Let's get on it. So here's our tom track that we just cut. Really fresh. And this isn't gonna be much of a race, maybe 500-600 yards at most. But here's what we do as lion hunters. We mark our tracks with our name, and then that way another lion hunter won't run it on us. We're gonna grab this hunter, we're gonna get after it and get the dogs going. Let's go. Man, that is a really good tom track, man. We're gonna go ahead and dump right here. They're headed that direction, headed right towards National Forest, man. We're gonna get on these cats, let's go.
We put in the grind today. We got up 3 o'clock again and drove out to the public land, and we found 2 tracks. There was a tom and a queen. However, they were bordering an area of private land. So we debated, we turned the dogs out. It turned out Annie, Robert's lead dog, and she picked up the scent right away, started baying, got up on it, and we started headed right towards private. Didn't have access to that land, so Robert retrieved Annie
we sent another gun truck up to where we had cut the other track and dropped the dogs there, and they got on them hot.
We have a tree.
These cats, you know, bobcats and cougars are smart. This is not a layup. The conditions are not fun, and the cat is going to put you through the test.
They had it caught on top. It jumped, come down and walked the logs, zigzagging through the timber, downfall and stuff, trying to lose those dogs.
I believe the cat was treed and did jump before we could even get up there. And that cat kept bounding and bounding, got up to some rocks, and we trailed behind, up and down hills, up and down mountains, through snowdrifts, battled the elements. We got to the point where it was late in the day, and we just really couldn't be out there for safety's sake. So we retrieved the hounds, headed back to the truck, and we'll hit it again tomorrow. I mean, that's public hunting anywhere, and especially lion hunting in Colorado.
So today was all about keeping it light on the dogs. The dogs' feet were torn up from yesterday, so we were looking for something light, scouting around, looking for fresh tracks on making a game plan for tomorrow. With fresh snow coming in, we knew it'd be a lot easier on the dogs and they'd be able to pick up the scent better in the fresh snow. So we traveled around, we cut quite a few tracks. We did find one tom that we felt like we'd like to pursue for tomorrow. It was a fresh track in the snow. So we took off after the track and we stumbled upon its elk kill.
So this morning we were driving in, we cut an extremely large tom track about 500 yards down the hill. We walked it out a little ways, noticed that his tracks were going in both directions. So we figured that he was using that trail a lot and there might be a kill in here. So we jumped back up in the pickups, went up the road, saw a bunch of crows in a tree, watched them hit the ground. We decided to walk in here, and over my right shoulder here is an elk kill. So we're expecting 3 to 6 inches of snow tonight. Hopefully he comes back in here and feeds again before this fresh snow. There's still plenty enough meat on the front end of that elk to make him want to come back before the snow. Come in here, cut him fresh in the morning, hopefully put him up a tree.
It was awesome having Robert and you know, all his houndsman buddies work together. Multiple dog trucks out there, cutting tracks, covering ground. It is not just dropping the dogs. These guys are expert trackers. They will pick a track out where you think you're just driving by a snowdrift, jump out, go find a better track in the snow that isn't as blown out, isn't as frozen, make sure it's a lion. They're awesome. They really get it done. And we couldn't do this without their expertise.
It is on like Donkey Kong, my friend.
All right, so yesterday we talked about we cut that big tom just down the road here. We found his kill back in here. Well, this morning we got 6 inches of fresh snow, and right over here we got our big tom coming out of his kill, going up the mountain. We're gonna sit here on this track, wait till 6:45, get the dogs leashed up, and we're gonna go ahead and try to run this cat today.
He's up there digesting right now, and he's waiting for us to show up and have a party.
He's definitely got a full gut. He left that kill. I saw that track from about 50 yards out, and I started hauling ass like the track was going to jump up and leave. Because all I can tell by direction is how the pad looks, and I think he's going this way. 99% sure he's going the other direction, so we're just going to have to do a little research once it gets light and line him out and figure out 100% which way he's going. But if he's going this way, it's perfect because that side of the mountain's all ponderosas. Big trees. Yep. I think I'm gonna puke, I'm so excited.
I'll probably be there with you.
So right now we're in the truck, getting all dressed. Gonna get collars turned on so we can sync up the GPS with the collars. We're about 15 minutes past shooting hours, but just for safety concerns, I want to be able to see at least 100 yards through the trees. And we'll get all the dogs out of the kennel, get them all stretched up, and we're gonna have to walk this track out just a little ways so we can line him out. The wind's been blowing and we've snowed another 2 inches in the track, so we just gotta get up there and get him lined out, and we'll start turning dogs loose. And hopefully, if he was on that kill last night, then it won't be much of a race. He'll be laying up there just a couple 100 yards away with a full belly. So we'll start getting collars together and we'll give it a go. Hopefully there'll be a big tom in a tree for Mr. Scott.
Yeah, I can, well, no, Scott's gonna walk one, I'll walk Annie, and you can walk Blue, but we just gotta get some dimples and line him out. And then we'll put their nose in it, and if they start pulling real hard, Cy will go, we'll give him a 15-minute head start, then Annie, then Blue.
So this morning we cut the tracks of the cat. The cat was exactly where we'd hoped he would be in the morning. We got out of the truck about 20 minutes after shooting light, and we released a hound named Cy, and Cy's like a rocket. He tracks at about 15 miles an hour, and once Cy got on the track, he was long gone.
How far in are they?
790 yards.
Not bad.
We got Cy treed, Blue's probably right there with him, so let's go in and see what we got. Dogs treed down here in the bottom. They are 190 yards away. We can hear them from here, so we're gonna slide on in and see what kind of cat we got in the tree. Hey man, right there, see it? Really big tom. Go ahead and load your gun. We're gonna go ahead and take this cat.
Whenever I'm ready.
Mm-hmm.
Please draw.
When this all first started, Robert got a hold of me and said, hey, you want to go kill a lion? And I get to do a lot of cool stuff. I've already got to do that. And being able to take a fellow Marine and a fellow vet out, taking Scott out there and getting him his first lion was pretty cool. Just an awesome experience out here. The lions didn't give it up easy. Anybody that says hound hunting is easy has never done it. We really got put through the rigors. It's a 20,000-year-old tradition, and we upheld that, and we got put through it, the grind. My legs are jello, I'm tired, but we got it done, and I was glad to be there to experience it. I've hunted a lot of the western states, Wyoming multiple times, Idaho, been to Utah several times. Haven't hunted Colorado yet, and this is the mainstay of the Rocky Mountains. And the altitudes really put a pounding on your lungs. And my legs, I mean, they felt it. Going up the inclines and dealing with that altitude. I mean, you get up on the mountain and, whatever temperature it is down in the valley, it's gonna be colder up there. We had sub-zero temps, high winds, 20 mile per hour minimum, just blowing that snow in your face. I mean, it's cold up there. And I'm a northern boy, and I felt it. A couple things you really need on a mountain hunt out here is definitely gaiters. I had knee-high boots and they were still filling with snow. You get the wind blowing, big drifts of snow and you're going up the mountains, you're going to fill your boots. I had wet feet. You're going to want to layer up too. So as cold as it was, once you start moving and heading up that mountain, you're going to be sweating. So I was stripping layers, and then once you stop, you're going to feel that cold even more. So you want to be able to have something to put back on. Okay.
That's delicious, Rob.
This is the greatest hunt ever.
I killed the hugest cat!
Working with veterans is really special to me. I miss that camaraderie. So getting these guys out there is pretty awesome, being able to experience this hunt together. Thank you so much to Robert, Anthony, and his crew for putting this on. We had an awesome time. Thanks to Shad Locke at Take 'em Outdoors for helping put this together. And from the team at Backcountry, thanks for tuning in.